Barkati Hour, Barkati Hour Shy, Barkati Hour, Barkati Hour Shy, Barkati Hour, Barkati Hour Shy, Call Halayim Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakal Kadash, double honor to the apostles and elders which are a great millstone. Peace and blessings to the sincere Aki on pushing this truth and sincerity, and those me putting up videos throughout the week, feeding sheep. This is McQuarrie from the Trump and the VA camp. And as you can see here, it says how not to be clingy in a relationship. Now, the whole point about this truth is to be clingy. Now, in the world, being clingy is basically looked at as a bad thing. But in the truth, being clingy to your head is a good thing. Now, you got the head of the man is Yahweh Shemi Al Shai, and you got the head of the woman, the man. So being clingy is, well, first off, to the you want to, I know some brothers don't like that with the women, so we can do our work. But definitely with the men, to Yahweh Shemi Al Shai. But let's get into this real quick. It says how not to be clingy in a relationship. So we're gonna see off the bat like this is the bad thing for the truth. Have you ever been told that you're too clingy? Has your current partner or past partner ever accused you of being needy or dependent? And we're supposed to be needy and dependent onto Yahweh Shemi Al Shai. That's just general. You should already know that. It says, while your intentions may be entirely good, being too clingy in a relationship is anything. And a relationship is anything but that. But this is the opposite of the truth, obviously. You may enjoy spending time with your partner, but it's imperative to have some boundaries in place. Fortunately, these 5 essential steps can help you go from clingy to self-sufficient, which is literally not what you want. And it's true. Watch this. Proverbs 3 and 5, it says, trust in Yahweh Shemi Al Shai with all thine heart, and lean not unto thy own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. Be not wise in thine own eyes. Fear Yahweh Shemi Al Shai, and depart from evil. So you're supposed to acknowledge him in all ways, and he'll direct our paths. So there is no such thing as self-sufficient in this truth. If you want to be self-sufficient, you're going to be destroyed. Okay, you got one. It says, put down the phone. If you tend to be clingy, you tend to be the clingy type, you may be used to constantly contacting your partner through the day. Well, let's see how the truth works. All right, 1 Thessalonians chapter 5:16. It says, rejoice evermore, pray without ceasing. Let's go into the word ceasing. It says bring or come to an end. So it says pray without end. So it's constantly. Okay, so like they say, put your phone down. You might want to constantly talk to your partner. Well, Yahweh Shemi Al Shai, he loves when you're constantly talking to him. It says pray without ceasing. It says in everything give thanks, for this is the will. For this is the will of Yahweh and Hamashiach Yahweh Shai concerning you. So it says give thanks in everything, because everything that you get is from Yahweh Shemi Al Shai. We already know that. Okay, and we're constantly giving thanks, and we're constantly praying. and within praying, giving thanks. It says, quench not the spirit, despise not prophesying. Prove all things, hold fast to that which is good. And what is that? Yahweh Bashimi Al Shai says, hold fast. That's being clingy unto Yahweh Bashimi Al Shai. Let's look up hold fast. Remain tightly secured. Continue to believe in or adhere to an idea or a principle. So the hold fast, this is tightly secured. So you're going to be tightly secure until Yahweh Bashimi Al Shai. That's being clingy. That's what we do here. All right, let's see. It says, whatever contacting you throughout the day. It says, whether via texting, talking on the phone, or sending pictures, articles, and emails, your days may currently consist of endless conversation back and forth. However, while you may simply miss your partner and enjoy being in close contact with him or her at all times, this actually comes off as clingy and needy. Rather than giving your partner space to be able to concentrate on other matters, take on a day and have some downtime. You are bombarding, distracting, and lightly annoying him or her with your insistent need to reach out at all hours. So when you feel the urge to frequently contact your partner, it is important to put down the phone and use that time to focus on yourself rather than reaching out to him or her. Now this is not what we do in the truth. Okay? We cling on to Yahweh Shemi Ashad as much as we can. Like I just did a video on basically flame on, staying hot in this. Okay? And like Apostle Hart said in the video, you wanna do as much, you wanna be doing as much videos as time as you get. Okay, every time you get, you want to try to do a video. You got to constantly be in this thing. You got to be clingy. Where still it says pursue your own passions, which we do not do in this truth. Watch this. It says Matthew 16:25, for whosoever will save his life shall lose it, and whosoever will lose his life for my name's sake shall find it. So let's go back over here. It says, pursue your own passions, be clingy in a relationship may often stem from a person's lack of other interests and hobbies. Specifically, you should strive to have your own life away from your partners and make your personal passions and pursuits a priority. Now, according to the scriptures in Yahweh Shai, he says we gotta lose our lives for his name's sake. And this is what we do. So we don't pursue our own personal passions. Let's go into the word passion. It says strong and barely controllable emotion, the suffering and death of Yahweh Shai. So what it says, a strong and barely controllable emotion. So we don't pursue our own strong and uncontrollable emotions. We deny ourselves daily and we pick up our cross. Okay, that was instructions from Yahweh Shemi Al Shai. It says, specifically, you should strive to have your own person. Okay, it says having activities and pastimes that are important to you can help you to find your own path, which is going to be death. If you do what this thing is saying and the truth, it says that separates. It says you can help you to find your own path that separate from your partner by taking a spin class, signing up for piano lessons, or joining a book club. You're helping yourself to become less needy by having your own life. Hold on. Psalms 40:17. But I am poor and needy, yet the Lord thinketh upon me. Thou art my help and my deliverer. Make no tearing, O my power. So this is the spirit you're supposed to be in, poor and needy. Okay, these poor, needy, clingy, these are good traits to be in as a man of the Lord. It says you don't need to spend every moment with your partner, so be sure to find your own areas of interest that you can enjoy solo, as this will make you more independent and more interesting and engaging as a result. Like I said, things you do not want to do in the truth. It says give your partner space. For many people who struggle with being too clingy, they don't like when their partner does things without them. And Yahweh Shemi Ashai, he's not dealing with people who wants to do things without them. Okay? Watch this. Psalm 127:1. Except Yahweh build the house, they labor in vain that build it. Except Yahweh keep the city, the watchman walketh but in vain. So, in other words, unless Yahweh Shemi Ashai is behind it and with you on it, you're doing it in vain. So as though clingy might be a bad thing in the world, and the truth, clingy is a great thing. Let me see what's the scripture I was thinking about. Hebrews 11:6. But without faith, it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to Yahweh Shemi Ashai must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. Let's go into diligently. In a way that shows care and, and consciousness in one's work or duties. Okay, diligent, having or showing care go into the similar words. Hardworking, uh, attentive. It says consistent, persevering, persistent, tenacious, dedicated, active. And Apostle was going into that too, being active. Okay, because this is an active thing. Okay, we got to constantly be doing this. Give your partner space. It says for many people who struggle with being too clingy, they don't like when their partners does things without them, whether it's having dinner with friends, going out to a bar, or seeing a movie. Clingy people in a relationship have a hard time with the fact that their partner has a life away from them. However, it is vitally important to the health and success of your relationship that your partner is able to do and enjoy things without you, as it is the unique facets of your personalities that make you a better team. And that's not true. Not in this truth. Because Yahweh Shemi Shah, he loves us to cleave and be clingy unto him and constantly be about all him. Because like he says, he's a jealous power. Okay. And he loves to be see, here it is. First looking for it. That's the spirit. I didn't even know that was coming up. It says, stop being jealous. Mm-mm-mm. It says, it is not uncommon for people to believe in a clingy and needy way because they're jealous or worried about their partner's loyalty or possible infidelity. For example, you may insist on texting your partner throughout the day because you're worried about his or her relationship with a cute coworker. Or you may want to hang out with your partner. Or you may want to hang out with your partner 24/7 because you don't trust his or her behavior when you're not there. However, being envious, mistrusting mistrusting them and acting suspicious is only going to push the two of your the two of your the two of your further I guess they meant the two of you further apart, since relationships are based on mutual trust. Your clingy nature is actually showing your partner that you don't believe or have faith in him or her. Let's see what the scriptures say about that. So in the world, faith, having faith in somebody is letting them go out and do their own thing. Let's see what the Bible says about that. James 2:14. What does it profit, my brethren, though a man may say he have faith and have not works? Can faith save him? So, we'll go 17. It says, even so, faith, if it have not works, is dead, being alone. It says, ye, a man may say thou hast faith, and I have works. Show me thy faith without thy works, and I will show thee my faith by my works. So, in other words, in the world, you show faith by letting your partner do whatever they want and not worrying about it. But according to Yahweh Shemi Al-Shah, faith is constantly leaning on him, constantly calling upon him, and constantly trusting him. That's what faith. That's what really faith is all about. Faith isn't what the world see it as. Also, faith is doing things without even without being given a go or necessarily seeing, because we haven't seen Yahweh Bashim Yahshua. We haven't seen him to our remembrance, but we still do what the scriptures say to the best of our ability, and we still believe to the best of our ability. But that's what real faith is about. But y'all really wanted to just touch on being clingy, and this is what we Let me see something real quick. Now this is it says, what is being too clingy? It says being too clingy with one person means you've neglected other people in your life who care about you. Spending time away from the person you've been so clingy with can be a breath of fresh air for you and them. No, not being clingy unto Yahweh Shemi Al Shad. The only thing that's gonna be a breath of is a breath of missiles. The that nuclear fallout. That's what it's going to be a breath of. It says, and this is what we do. We supposed to look. This is literally supposed to be in the truth. It says being too clingy with one person means you've neglected other people in your life who care about you, and this is exactly what we're supposed to be doing out here. This is Matthew 10:34. Think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. For I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and a daughter against her mother, and a daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. And a man's foes shall be they of his own household. He that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me. And he that loveth son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. And he that taketh not his cross and followeth after me is not worthy of me. He that findeth his life shall lose it, and he that loseth his life for my name's sake shall find it. So, in other words, everything that we do, we everything we do it for Yahweh Shemi Al Shah's sake. We gotta lose our lives, we gotta lose it. Which means we are gonna be so-called clingy, as they say. And we are going to spend more time with Yahweh Shemi Al Shah than people who so-called care about us. That's just the name of the game. Okay. But with that, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakal, Kadash, double honor to the apostles and elders, which are a great millstone. Peace and blessings to the sincere Akim, pushing his truth and sincerity, and diligently putting up videos up throughout the week, feeding the sheep. Adawan Ratazah, Adawan Ratazah, Atham Yakal, Shalom.